Lesson 2. Computer Memory. Storage units. Like our brain, a computer stores the data temporarily using short-term or long-term memory. The devices which help us in storing the data permanently are called storage devices. We can retrieve the data from these devices whenever needed. The data stored in a computer is in the form of binary digits 0 and 1, called bits. It is the smallest unit of information that can be stored on a computer. A group of 8 bits is called a byte. 1 byte is used to store a single character in the computer. For example, the word memory requires 6 bytes. 6 into 8 equal to 48 bits in the memory. Other higher units for measuring the storage capacity of memory devices such as hard disk, CD, DVD and pen drive are listed in the following table. Memory unit, value, 1 bit, 0 or 1, 1 byte, B, 8 bits, 1 kilobyte, KB, 1024 bytes, 1 megabyte, MB, 1024 KB, 1 gigabyte, GB, 1024 MB, 1 terabyte, TB, 1024 GB, 1 petabyte, PB, 1024 TB, 1 exabyte, EB, 1024 PB, 1 zettabyte, ZB, 1024 EB. Computer memory. A memory is just like a human brain. It stores data and instructions. Computer memory is a physical device which is capable of storing information temporarily or permanently based on the type of a storage. It is one of the most important parts of a computer system. A computer cannot perform simple tasks without memory. The computer memory is majorly characterized into 2 types: primary, internal memory, and secondary, external memory. Memory: primary, internal memory, RAM, ROM. Secondary, external memory, hard disk, CD, DVD, Blu-ray, pen drive, memory card. Primary memory. Primary memory, also called the main memory, is the built-in memory of a computer. It is the fastest memory of the computer. However, it has a limited storage capacity. A computer cannot run without the primary memory. The primary memory is further divided into 2 types. Random access memory, RAM. It is the main memory of the computer. It holds only those data and instructions on which the computer is currently working. It is called the random access memory due to the random selection of memory. Due to the random selection of memory locations, the data can be read as well as written onto the RAM at any location. If your computer turns off due to some reason during working, and your data will be lost. Thus, this memory is volatile as it cannot store the data permanently. Read-only memory, ROM. This is a memory location that stores boot-up instructions which are required to prepare computer to work properly. The instructions stored in ROM cannot be changed as they can only be read. These instructions are written only once at the time of manufacturing. It is a permanent memory. That is, the information stored in ROM is not lost even if the power is turned off. Thus, it is a non-volatile memory. Secondary memory. Secondary memory is the external and permanent memory of a computer. It is used to store large amount of data and information permanently. The information remains stored in the secondary memory until you delete it. The examples of secondary memory are hard disk, CD, DVD, pen drive, and memory card. Features of secondary memory are: data is permanently stored even if the power is switched off. It has a large storage capacity as compared to the primary memory. It stores data for a longer period of time. It is portable and non-volatile. It is slower than the primary memories. Storage devices. In everyday life, we use many storage places to keep our things such as cupboard, bookshelf, etc. Similarly, the computer uses multiple devices to store data permanently. Let us study about some of them. Hard disk. The hard disk is main storage device of the computer. It is usually fixed inside the CPU cabinet. You can store documents, songs, pictures, games, videos and software applications on the hard disk. The data is stored on the hard disk magnetically, so it stays on the drive even after the power supply is turned off. The storage capacity of typical hard disk is usually measured in GB and TB. Compact disk. A compact disk, abbreviated as CD, is a small plastic disc on which sound, especially music, can be recorded. CDs can also be used to store information which can be read by a computer. The data written onto the CD can be read by the laser beam in the CD drive present inside the CPU. CD is a quite inexpensive way of moving data from one computer to another. It can store up to 700 MB of data or 80 minutes of audio. It measures 4.7 inches in diameter. DVD. DVD stands for Digital Versatile Disc. It is also a type of optical media. It looks similar to a CD but has a larger storage capacity. A DVD can store up to 4.7 GB to 17 GB of data. To read or write data in a DVD, you need to put it into a DVD drive. Blu-ray disc. Blu-ray is the successor to DVD. This kind of optical disc can store up to 50 GB of data, which is much more than that of a DVD. Due to high storage capacity, it is mainly used for storing high-quality sound files, games and movies. The name Blu-ray disc is derived from the blue-violet laser technology, which is used to read and write data on it. Flash drive. Flash drive, popularly known as pen drive, is a small, portable and most popular data backup device. Pen drives are widely being used these days to transfer large amount of data from one computer to another. It can store up to 2 TB of data. The copying and moving of data from one device to another is easier using a pen drive. Memory card. A memory card is a type of storage media that is often used to store photos, videos, or other data in electronic devices. Some of the devices which use a memory card are digital cameras, handycams, smartphones, tablets, and music players. The data on the memory card can be transferred to the computer either using a card reader or with a data cable. Quick recap. The storage area of a computer is known as its memory. The data stored in a computer is in the form of binary digits 0 and 1, called bits. Primary memory, also called the main memory, is the built-in memory of a computer. It is the fastest memory of the computer. The primary memory is further divided into two types: random access memory, RAM, and read-only memory, ROM. Secondary memory is the external and permanent memory of a computer. It is used to store large amount of data and information permanently. Some of the storage devices used in a computer to store large amount of data permanently are hard disk, CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc, pen drive, and memory.